Hello everyone! Today we will learn about the purpose of our emotions, and it will be an exercise on how to regulate our emotions. We often suppress or repress certain emotions because of the stigma and labeling. However, every emotion has a function and action. Emotions make us to do things. Emotions are useful. The first step is identifying the emotions. Then, observing, describing, naming emotions. Putting words to our emotions often can be hard. That's why we can use the emotion wheel, which you can find anywhere online, to identify your emotions and become more self-aware and self-compassionate. It's especially useful for moments of intense feeling and when the mind cannot remain objective. As you can see in the middle of the cycle, it identifies basic emotions and then it expands to more advanced emotions, such as optimism, love, and so on. Also, it's important to remember, when you express your feelings or emotions, to say "I feel" versus "you make me feel." Often, when we have a pleasant emotion, we want to hold on to it, sometimes even being afraid that it will go away. And when we experience unwanted or uncomfortable emotions, we often have an urge to suppress or to get rid of them. In any case, try to be mindful of your emotion. Practice acceptance. As we all know, what you resist persists. Now, let's take a look at several emotions in detail and highlight the function of each of them. Sadness could alert us to the fact that things are not the way we wanted or expected or hoped they would be. Anger. The function of anger is to communicate that an important goal is being blocked or that someone you care about is being attacked or threatened. Anger alerts us to injustice or when an important cause is being undermined and motivates us to act. Shame functions to alert us that we have done something that could get us kicked out of our community. The action urges with shame are to withdraw, isolate, or hide. Guilt, on the other hand, functions to alert us that our own behavior violates our values or moral code. The action urges for guilt are to try to repair the harm, make amends for the wrongdoing, fix the damage, or change the outcome. The function of love is that it prompts us to move toward the person we're drawn or attracted to. The action urges of love include expressing positive things to the person and wanting to share time and experiences with them. Envy. The function of envy is to let us know that someone has something you really want or need but don't or can't have. It alerts us to the things that we want and might need in order to survive. Jealousy, on the other hand, alerts us that an important relationship or goal is threatened or in danger of being lost or taken away. Envy happens when we want what the other person has, while jealousy happens when someone is threatening to take away important things in your life. Now that you have learned that all emotions have functions, let's do an exercise. You can stop the video during the exercise if you need more time or to write down the steps. Step number 1. What is the name of the emotion that you want to work with? Rate the intensity 0 to 100. Step number 2. Briefly describe the situation leading to your emotion. Who, what, when, and where. How do you understand or make sense of what happened? Step number 3. What was the trigger? What other emotions did the current emotion cause? What behaviors, yours and others, did it cause? Did the emotion give you information or lead you to any conclusions or to do something? Observe your emotion. Step back from the emotion and describe the experiences. Notice where in your body you're feeling emotional sensations. Experience as fully as you can. Identify and describe any parts of the experiences, thoughts, face and body sensations, action urges that come and go like a wave. Describe your efforts to let them come and go without trying to push away or cling to these experiences. Try not to block, get rid of, or suppress the emotion. Don't try to keep the emotion around or hold on to it. You are not your emotion. Often, when the emotion is too overwhelming, we may think that we are one with the emotion at that moment. Also, we're afraid it can last long or don't leave us at all. That's why we often try to avoid, suppress, or just to react on it impulsively. Do not necessarily act on your emotion. Remember times when you have felt different. Respect your emotion. Do not judge your emotion. Practice willingness. Radically accept your emotion. Now try to rate the intensity of the same emotion, 1 to 100. And even if it did not work for the first time, practice, practice, practice. Identifying and working on your emotions instead of suppressing or impulsively reacting on them is a skill, and as any skill, we can practice to master it. So, do not give up if it's hard for you to pay attention to your emotions at first. Be patient with yourself and practice. Let us know if you have more questions about emotions, and don't forget to visit our website and follow us on social media for more content. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe and put like on this video.